DZEM 954, the voice of truth, the official radio station of the Church of Christ or Iglesianicristo.
Back to INCRadio New Jersey Satellite Studio, where we show you the flavor of life, and we always bring the flavor, right? We always bring the flavor. And for today's flavor, we'll be getting a little nerdy, and we'll be talking about everyone's favorite irrational number. That's right, 3.1415926. Well, I'm getting some head shaking.
That's not the pie that
That's
we're
not
talking
the pie.
about.
No,
Right, Karen? That's not.
no, that's not the pie.
Oh.
Wrong discussion.
Oh wait, we're not talking about that pie. Okay, but we will be talking about pie, everyone, and just to make sure that everyone's ready for this conversation. All right. Okay, hopefully you have this in HD. All right. Making sure that we're all on the same page here, because this is what we be talking about. And we will be talking about 3.1415 some other time. All right. And joining me, as you've seen for today's conversation, will be Leah and also Karen. So good morning, Leah. Good morning, Karen. How's it going? And do you have your pies?
Hi, everybody. Your pie looks amazing. So this is my mini pie because the big pies were at the potluck yesterday. So this is a mini pumpkin pie. I also do have a mystery fruit pie here, but I think it might be apple. I don't remember.
Mystery, huh?
Well, because I haven't opened it yet. So, you never know what's inside. You never know what's inside until you open it.
So here's my pie.
Oh, what is it?
Sweet potato.
Oh, I love sweet potato pie. I haven't made that in years. The great debate, pumpkin pie or sweet potato pie, which is better? How can you tell the difference? But we're going to talk about it. Although, before we get started, I think we need to take a look at some photos that were sent to us. Just a few photos. So whenever our tech is ready, let's show those photos and let's guess what kind of pies they are, if it's not obvious. All right. So whenever our tech's ready, let's do the photos. And if he's not, then we can just start with our icebreaker. Oh, okay. So he's not ready yet. All right. So we're going to do our icebreaker first. All right. And team live chat, this is something that we will need your help on. So for our tech, just hang on. We're going to play a quick game. It's going to be 2 minutes. I'm going to set my timer, and our BTS crew is also going to help with this. So, okay. So when I say go, we're going to go through the alphabet and name as many pies as we can. All right. Ready, set, go. A, apple.
Apple. Gotta go for apple.
B, blueberry. Right. C, cherry.
Yep.
D.
Huh.
How about Dutch pie?
Ooh.
Dutch apple pie.
That's good.
Okay.
That's good.
E. I thought about this one. Eskimo.
Eskimo pie. Right.
Although some people say it's not a real pie, but we'll talk about that later. Eskimo pie. F.
Fruit pie.
Okay. G. Ginger pie. Although I would not eat that pie.
I would like it.
I was gonna say goat pie.
Ooh, goat. Yeah.
Right, goat pie. If you eat goat. Okay, H. H pie.
Healthy pie.
There you go.
What is that healthy pie? Okay, is that there's a wait? Okay, this one's a challenge.
Ice cream pie.
Ice cream.
Okay, all right. I don't know if that's a real. I guess if it has a crust, because that's right. It's a crust. Okay. Okay, J. We have 24 seconds. J. Jamaican patty
Oh,
pie.
that's right.
Jamaican
That's
patty
something for our
pie.
conversation. So yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
like that.
Hey, I thought about this one. We're gonna go with Karen's pie. Whatever Karen's making. That's the pie.
Would that be key lime pie?
Oh,
Is
key
it-
Oh, key
lime. Yes,
lime.
I love key
There
lime
you
pie.
go.
Okay, L. L.
Lemon.
What?
Lemon, like a
Lemon.
lemon meringue.
Yeah, a
Never
lemon
had a
pie.
lemon pie.
Yeah.
That's a lemon pie. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Last one because we're at 2 minutes. M.
Moose pie. A
Oh,
moose.
moon. Aren't there moon pies? What's a
Moon
moon pie?
pies, but that's not really a
Oh,
pie.
well, I gotta
It's
look
not
up
really a
moose.
pie, though,
I gotta
right?
look up.
Moon pie isn't really a pie.
I was like, moose pie is not a moose. It's not the moose with the antlers.
No, it's like some kind of chocolate. I think it's like a chocolate mousse type thing.
Oh,
We're gonna talk about it. Wait.
and
But like,
speaking of yeah, I got you. Mississippi mud pie.
There you go.
oh,
Mm.
okay. We gotta. Okay, let's pause. Our text ready. Let's see the few photos that we have. Okay, whenever you're ready, let's see them so we can talk about it. Okay, we didn't get to this letter. This is pecan pie.
Man.
Yeah.
Oh, and I believe in our chat someone brought up egg pie for E and
Oh.
B buko pie.
Ooh, buko. Okay,
Yeah.
next. Wait, we have to go through our photos. Okay,
Oh
next
yeah, yeah.
photo.
Sorry, photos.
Photos. I know it's exciting. Is this your pie? Is this apple?
That looks like
Yes,
apple.
and this was the piece that was
That
taken out
that
of that
crust,
pie.
that top. I've never seen that top of the pie like that before with the holes. I usually do the ladder when I bake. I've never seen the holes like that. All right, next one. Next photo. I don't know. This is a tart.
Fruit pie.
This is a tart though, right? So it was a tart, a pie, because it does have a crust. All right, we're gonna talk about it next. I just eat the fruit first, because what's underneath?
Oh, sometimes it's like a custard or vanilla something. So good.
What is this one? It's a mystery.
Hmm.
Oh, I know who this is from. This is from Naima. This is an apple pie.
Oh.
This is a different type of. I feel like this is more of a. I know they have different names for the crusts. So no, I want to slice into that too. So next one. I think it's the last one. Dun, 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 dun.
Blueberry.
Blueberry. This crust is so hard to make. So time consuming to make sure all of the strips of dough are straight. And then you got to braid it. If you're not good at braiding, don't make this pie. All right. Just wait for someone else to bring it. All right. Thank you. I think that's all the orders that we have. All right. So let's dive right into it. We are talking about pies. All right. First, a pie is a baked dish. So now we have our first hot word, baked dish containing fruit, cream, custard, or meat and vegetables, typically having a base and sometimes a top of pastry. So the pastry is the part that's on top. So one, do you share your pie slice? So if we're at the diner or if we're at a potluck or some kind of event, do you share your pie with anyone? Yes, no?
You can share it. I would share it with my bestie or my husband.
Okay.
Yeah. So I would share with them. Yeah.
Okay. What about you, Jeff? Do you share?
Yes, as a married man, I'm fully aware that whatever I eat, my wife also gets a taste of. So yes, of course, I share my slice of pie. If it's only a slice, like you know, something like this, if it's a slice, yeah, of course,
That's
let
a
other
big
people have a
slice.
taste. Yeah,
That's a
Yeah,
big slice.
yeah.
that is a big
Um,
slice.
Yep. And then, if you have a whole pie, of course, you share with others because, that's the beauty of it. And actually, at this time, I'd like to give a shout out to EJ de Guzman, my Tito Gus, Tita Toning, Lani, and Livia for bringing pies over to us over the past couple weeks and reminding us that life can be sweet and even when things are tough. So that's why it's always good to share pie. And yeah, budget for at least 2 slices. So bring one home for yourself.
You can share a slice with your children,
Yep.
especially if you know they're going to get full fats. Like, it's good to just get one slice and say, hey, let's share this.
I like to try new things. So whenever there's something new to try, I'll bring extra spoons and ask other people because I feel sad when I only want 2 bites, which is usually what I like, and then there's like a giant piece still around. So I was like, just try this with me. Come on. So all right. So now that we know, it's a great way to build connections and also find out who your pie friends are and who are not. So right. I know. It's like
Nice conversation
I
piece.
know. It's like it's like
Yeah.
some people don't like Jamaican patties. Some people don't like empanadas, which are I mean, are those pies? Is that a pie? It's baked. It has a crust. It has stuff in it. So I don't know. I think
Mm.
they're like mini pies. I like the minis. Also there are fast food restaurants that also sell pies. I'm gonna do this in quotes for those who are just listening to us. And they make decent pies. Apple pie, cherry. There's a popular one at Jollibee, the peach mango. Is it peach mango pie? Jeff, you
Yes, it
are.
is. And though it's a beautiful thing. Also, if you are lucky, they have the buko pie or the ubi makapuno pie. So
I've never had. Wait, is it like an actual pie, or is it a pie slice, or is it in like an empanada looking thing?
it is in the empanada looking thing, which I believe, as Abe would say, is referred to as a hand pie.
A
Or as
hand pie?
I like to call it pie on the go because it's
I don't
convenient to eat
know.
while driving.
It sounds more, excuse me, like a pastry. That sounds more like a pastry.
Yeah.
Debate, the great debate. Okay,
Mhm.
since we are debating things, what about a cheesecake? Does that count as pie?
Although it says cake, I would say it's pie.
Is it?
Hmm.
Yes, I would say pie because it has the crust, it has the filling, and it has fruit on it.
But
So
it,
I would say more so a pie than a cake.
but it doesn't always have that graham cracker crust. Have
It
you ever
always
had a
has.
cheesecake that had no crust, or does it have to have? It has to have a
I
crust.
never had one without a crust,
That is a good call though. Yeah, I
unless
actually
you have
have
it in
had
a dish.
cheesecake.
But I think it's called something else when they bake
Yeah.
it in a little, just a little dish. But I think it's called something. I think basically, yeah, yeah, cheesecake does have a crust.
Hmm. And
Hmm.
here's the big question. Would you pair that with papaitan?
No, I
Nope.
would not pair that with Papa Ethan.
Yeah.
Oh, oh, do you know what that is, Sister
I
Karen?
have no idea what that is.
What did we? Uh, this
Might
whenever
might
this
might be for
comes
the
up.
best.
I don't know how to do
Yeah,
it
yeah.
will take
Shout
away
out to Chiano Moges. Shout out to Kachiano Moges.
it will
Yeah,
take
we
it
we
will
love you. We
take
miss you.
your hunger cravings away really fast if I describe it right now. So we will leave that for
There
the
you
post
go.
show discussion. So anyone who knows what Papa Itan is, would you pair your Papa Itan with a pie or a cheesecake? Was that cheesecake? Was cheesecake and Papa Itan was her favorite food combo?
Hmm.
Okay, no judgment. Just
Yeah,
it's not for everybody.
yeah.
Yeah.
As Grace would say, don't yuck somebody's yum.
All right. So, what about okay? This one we talked a little bit about pre-show. Oreo crust is an Oreo. What is? I've never had that. So, what is the most appropriate filling for an Oreo crust? And I've never made it. So, I've made pie before from scratch. So I know there's like butter but I think Karen, you said no butter. So if you made an Oreo crust, no butter.
Well, is there really an Oreo crust? I wouldn't really. I don't know. I guess the crust you would, but making the pie itself, the filling, using butter and stuff, no, I wouldn't. If the Oreo crust, yeah, I guess you can use butter for the crust because
Yeah,
you're gonna bake
right.
that.
I because if you're gonna bake it, you don't want it to burn. Although I don't really know what I would put in an Oreo crust.
I mean, I've had the cheesecake with an Oreo crust, and that's been fantastic. And also, here's another opportunity for the
But that's not
Mississippi mud
baked.
pie.
But that's
If
not
you've had,
baked.
huh?
Isn't cheesecake? You don't bake a cheesecake. So that
You can. Homemade cheesecake is baked. There is a baked kind.
really?
Yes, I had a neighbor, a friend who used to bake it. She
Okay.
used to yeah, she used to bake it. She used to
Okay.
bake it because I
All
remember.
right. For everyone who bakes cheesecakes, let us know in the live chat.
Yeah.
Oh,
I've never
especially
had.
Yes.
the Basque cheesecake where the top is a little bit more
Ooh,
caramelized
yes.
and burnt.
I've had that, the Basque cheesecake. I've never tried making it. I feel like that, but that is steamed, isn't it?
I believe it
There's
is baked.
no,
Yeah, I believe Basque
is-
cheesecake is baked.
I feel like there's no crust though when I've had it. Have you had it with a crust?
I've had it with a crust, yes. So yeah,
Then-
I mean that this is also Team Live Chat. We need your help for this one. If
Wait,
you do know about this.
yeah. So what is this Mississippi mud cake? I don't think I've had it before.
Mississippi mud pie is, I believe it is chocolate mousse. It can have marshmallows. I've had it with marshmallows before, whipped cream, and if you can get it with the Oreo crust, is good.
Okay.
Where
Is good.
do we get that
Yeah.
in New Jersey? Where do we have to go for that?
Yeah. Or do we have to go to Mississippi for that? I don't know.
Okay. I was like, unless someone knows how to make it. All right. Okay. So let's talk about our favorite pies. So can you show us your pie again, Karen? And let's talk about it a little more. Did you make it?
No, this one isn't homemade,
Okay. Well,
but
someone made it.
yeah, this one was store bought actually.
Yeah.
That
I,
one
I
was store bought, but yes, I don't make them. I mean, I do, but they don't come out as good as my mom's used to come out. I've always tried to replicate my mom's pie, but it's like I can cook, I can bake, but I could never replicate her pie.
the sweet potato pie, if you can just hold it up. So I've made this pie a few times from scratch, including the crust. I could never get the sheen on top. That's I don't know what that is on top, like how they get that shiny
It's probably a glaze more from the sugar that they use because it's made with like a
mm,
brown sugar.
yeah, I've
So it's
never
probably from the sugar.
maybe they coat it to give it
Hmm.
that finishing
The
touch. I've
little,
never tried that. But sweet potato pie is amazing. You
yeah.
will definitely eat an app after a slice. And some people like to put whipped cream on top. Some people like to have it, I don't
A
know
scoop
why,
of ice cream on top.
with ice cream. Yes,
Make
what
it nice and
flavor?
hot and have a scoop of vanilla ice cream on top. Oh, boy, that's good.
Okay. All right. All right. Speaking of vanilla ice cream on top, Jeff, let's see your apple. Is that apple?
Oh, and actually, I have both the pecan or depending on where you are, pecan pie. All right. This is
Wait.
all right.
Okay. We're a
Pecan
little
pie. Yep.
pixelated, Jeff.
Yep. Oh, we are? Ah, no.
There he goes. There he goes. Now we see the pecans on top. All right.
Yeah.
So, what is that consistency like?
Yeah, and it's neat because like you have the pecans on top. It's nice, nutty. They can be crunchy. You hope they're
Mhm.
crunchy and like you get that little toasty thing going on. Um,
Do you
and
warm
uh,
it
and
up or no?
and then
I think you
inside
warm it
there's
up,
like,
right?
you know what? I think we would need someone to let us know, but it's almost like this caramelly, um, gooey inside, which is so good. I'm sure there's a ton of sugar here.
Yeah, it's corn syrup, egg, sugar, and butter.
Oh wow.
That's all that it is,
Well,
according to the
we'll
internet.
we'll switch over to this one, which is the apple pie. So it has apples in there. So there's some fruit. All right. So hopefully that's a little bit healthier.
That that actually looks great. I've made apple pie as well, and I like that it's like big chunks. So the mini pie has, if you compare, has a little chunks, but this has a little more like I feel like there's like apple saucy, but it's also lots of sugar. So I like to eat. Okay, this is how I like to eat. No judgment, please. I like to eat the apple pieces first. In my slice, I will just let it collapse and not. I'll eat the fruit first, and then if I have space, I'll start to eat the crust from the back because I feel like if it's a good crust, that still has flavor and it kind of. I see Karen smiling very.
No,
Thank
because
you.
that sounds good. I mean, to eat the crust, as long as the crust is good,
Yes,
it's a
if
good
the
crust.
crust is burnt or not good, then I'll just eat I'll leave the crust. So, and I'll just eat the top pastry, which hopefully is not burnt as well. So usually it coincides, right? If the crust on the outside, the top's not that great either. So best to eat the filling. All right. So last but not least, so this is the competitor of the sweet potato pie. So this is I sliced the pumpkin. So it looks similar, right? Except Karen, can you tell what the difference is between sweet potato and pumpkin pie?
I can tell the difference because pumpkin pie is much lighter than the sweet potato pie. Sweet potato pie is darker. So that I can tell the difference. I don't know. I guess according to who made it, the pumpkin pie is a little softer inside than the sweet potato pie. It's like more creamier and a creamier texture, more so than the sweet potato pie.
So I did some research on this, and some people cannot tell the difference between pumpkin pie or sweet potato pie.
Well, I can. If you love sweet potato pie, you can tell the difference.
because if once you add sugar to both of them, they
Mhm.
just can't tell, and they look similar in color, right? So, but traditionally,
Can tell the
pumpkin pie is supposed to have more spices, cinnamon and some other spice, and it's not supposed to be. It's supposed to be a little salty, whereas a sweet potato pie is naturally sweet.
Mhm.
Obviously, it's a sweet potato pie.
Yeah.
So, but people add sugar to pumpkin pie. They add dark brown sugar or light brown sugar to give it a sweetness rather than a saltiness. So, and then of course the crust is whatever, salty or bland. So, yeah, a lot of people get confused. They're like, "What's it? I don't know what the difference is." Like, that's the difference. And the sweet potato also has more of a, say, like a brighter color, like a more of like a, I don't know if orange is the right.
Yeah, like
Because
less
this is like
orangey. Yeah.
this is more brown,
Yeah.
right? And yours is a little more red,
Mhm.
Karen. Your pie is a little more red.
A little more.
So if you show up at a party and you don't know what's what, if it's a little more red, it's probably sweet potato. Yeah. Still good to eat. It's just sometimes it's super sweet, especially when they give it like a candy top. All right. So what are our most popular pies according to the internet? Do you like apple pie? Apple pie is like number one.
I think apple pie is number one. Apple pie is good.
How do you warm it up?
Um,
Hmm.
Do you stick it in the toaster oven? Because if you put it in the microwave, it'll just melt.
yeah.
Yeah, and then
Don't
the
put it
crust
in the
gets soggy.
Yeah, don't
Yeah.
put it in the microwave. Your filling will just come running out. That's a terrible experience. So put it in the oven, or if you have a toaster oven,
With a toast oven.
toast it. Don't microwave it. 'Cause,
Right.
I mean, and then if you want ice cream, dollop of ice cream on top. All right, what about key lime pie? Thumbs up, thumbs down. Nah, I see.
I mean, I'm going to give thumbs up for everything. I haven't really, unless it's a
Or
very poor quality pie, I haven't come across
all right.
good pies that I didn't
Yeah,
like. So yeah.
calamansi pie as well. I know some people tried to make it's a Filipino lemon lime. I don't know how to describe it, and we're out of time. We saw a
I think
pecan.
key lime is getting very popular though. I've never
Yeah.
tasted it. Just doesn't look appealing to me, but I think it's becoming a lot popular now.
Well, the key lime pie that I like it tart. Some
Yes.
people put sugar in their key lime pie, so it tastes like any other pie. But the thing that makes it different is it's a tart pie, and then you put a dollop of whipped cream on top to give it that sweetness. So, all right, we're getting the we're getting the out of time. Time to move on.
And we
Last,
didn't even talk about the savory pies like shepherd's pie, chicken pot pie, which is one of my favorites. And then the kicker is, since we are in New Jersey, tomato pie.
what?
Yeah.
What does that
What
mean?
is that, a pie?
You never tomato
pie,
pie,
I don't know if
essentially
it's-
pizza.
Right, pizza. That's
Yeah.
pie, tomato pie. I know it's pizza
Yeah.
with no
Yeah.
cheese or anything, just tomatoes on top. And it's good. It's actually good if you go to the right place.
Hold on. Italian tomato pie is baked with a thick focaccia-like crust topped with tomato sauce and a sprinkle of cheese. So it doesn't, but if you look at the photos, it looks like a pie, not a pizza pie, which I guess a pizza is a pie because it has a crust and it has a tomato is a fruit. So it meets the definition, although it does not have the pastry covering on top. But if you look online, I think we need to talk about savory pies at some point. I want to try to make this. I've made shepherd's pie before, but I've never tried. Have you ever had a tomato pie? Not a pizza, but a tomato pie. No?
Tomato pie. Hmm.
I feel like lasagna can be a substitute. But anyway, we're out of time. We need to move on to our next segment. All right. Moving on to our next segment. I don't think we have time for a bumper. So thank you. We just want to say hello to everyone in our live chat. They've been talking a lot about pies and their favorites. We want to say hello to Brother Murphy Thomas and Sister Darlene Thomas, Brother James Malabanan. And on the topic, Abe has said mad apple pie. What is a mad apple pie? I don't know what that means. What is what
I guess you're mad because it didn't have enough apples in it.
All right, from Annika Gingbin, I will share my pie. Sharing is caring. If you want Filipino egg pie, you can ask for sister. All right, cheesecake is good whether it's a pie or a cake. I don't know, Brother James. Depends on the crust, I think. All right, pie goes great with coffee or hot tea from Tamara and buko pie. Have you had buko pie, Karen?
Don't know what it is.
It's coconut. It's coconut.
Oh, I love coconut.
It's the young coconut, so it's nice and tender. Ah, so good.
Oh, I love
Okay, somebody has to give Karen some buko pie so she can try it. All right, and we want to say hello to Flo Guillermo all the way from the District of Oregon. All right, moving on to she didn't say what her favorite pie was, but moving on to our next segment. On to you, Karen, for our audience spotlight.
All right. In our audience spotlight, today we have, for last week, we have our honorable mention, which is Bayonne. Bayonne is our honorable mention. Third place will be Winslow. Second place was Bergen. And first place, Philadelphia. Yay.
Whoa, Philadelphia. Congratulations. Okay. Looking at the time, tossing it over to you, Jeff.
All right, and now we have CFO in action.
CFO in action.
The different Christian family organizations in the District of New Jersey Church of Christ gathered for their monthly meeting, united in their faith and eager to deepen their spiritual connection. This month's gathering featured a thought-provoking Sebsi film exploring themes of bravery, faith, sacrifice, and ministry. As the film screened, the brethren were visibly moved by the powerful stories of devotion and perseverance, sparking meaningful conversations and reflections. The screening was a reminder of the importance of living out one's faith in everyday life. The brethren engaged in a lively discussion, sharing personal insights and experiences, and exploring ways to apply the film's messages to their own lives. The meeting served as a powerful reminder of the strength and support that comes from gathering together as a community of believers, and the group left feeling inspired and renewed in their commitment to their faith and to one another. The leaders of the Christian family organizations in the District of New Jersey of the Church of Christ gathered to strategize and plan a dynamic lineup of activities for the upcoming year, aimed at nurturing the spiritual growth and fostering deeper connections among members. With a focus on building a stronger, more supportive community, they outlined initiatives that would encourage families to engage in meaningful worship, service, and fellowship. The planned activities are designed to help families strengthen their faith and bond with one another, while also extending a welcoming hand to those in need. Led by District Minister Brother Alan Fernandez, the brethren in the District of New Jersey remain united in all activities launched by the church administration. This was our CFO in action over the past weeks. From the District of New Jersey, this is Sister Maricel Dagadon. We'll have more on the CFO in action next week. See ya!
And see you at our next CFO in action. So hopefully we'll feature you in our next UFO in action with all the great activities going on. And as usual, please check in with your local congregation for details on local events and the daily Bible study schedule. And that's it for today's show. So we talked about pie, and we really appreciate that you joined us. And once again, we were talking about pie, and we were able to share that life can either be sweet or savory, but best when we are all together and sharing. So thanks to everyone who shared this time with us and tuned in today's show. If you found value in today's discussion, please like and subscribe for more content like this. And if you think someone would be helpful to join the episode, please let us know and please share the link. And also, if there's a topic that you would like to hear about or want to join us on, feel free to reach out.
All right, before we go, we'd like to thank our church administration for their continuous support to INCRadio and allowing us to have this show where we can stay connected and learn together and get hungry together, especially in today's episode. We want to acknowledge our district supervising minister, Brother Alan Fernandez, our assistant district supervising minister, Brother Ruben Bustos Jr., our Christian Family Organization overseer, Brother Royal Malin, and our district multimedia advisor, Brother James Malabanan. But we especially thank our beloved executive minister, Brother Eduardo Manalo, and our deputy executive minister, Brother Angelo Manalo. We'd also like to thank our INCRadio station manager, Brother Wally Tarai, and our techs in the main studio. And we'd also like to say, we didn't do our shout outs. Do we have a minute to do our shout outs real quick? Yes? Okay, I'm going to go with Karen first.
Just want to say happy birthday to Sister Naima and say hello to the congregation of Philadelphia.
All right, Jeff, you next.
Okay, I got a whole bunch. So Ellen Berberabe, Benson Blanco, Emma Gibbs, Fiona Cortizano, Kevin Lawrence Kabiling, Junjun Bustamante, Daisy Dakanay, Rosalind Banting, and again, Naimo Alida. And also, once again, thanks to EJ de Guzman, Tito Toning, Tito Gus, Olivia, and Lani for sharing with us the pie.
All right, and my happy birthday greeting goes out to Brother Montreville Boy. Tossing it over to you, Sister Karen.
Okay, so before we say goodbye, we again thank all of our viewers for taking the time to watch this episode. See you on our next episode of INCRadio New Jersey.
Thank you, everybody.